On the floor for the visiting Boston Celtics. At center, Kristaps Porzingis. At point guard, Drew Holiday. At the other guard position, Derek White. At small forward, Jaylen Brown. At the other forward position, Jason Tatum. The head coach of the visiting team is Joe Mazzulla. Now, introducing the starters for your Cleveland Cavaliers. Starting at small.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. And getting into the second part of November here, a quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They're locked in again at that third spot. Not a bad place to be.
And you know, the Celtics, they played great basketball, no doubt about it. Do they have more potential than they've showed us thus far? No question about it.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. And this figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
Now, here's Hunter. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Hunter.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And how about the accuracy and how deep that triple was? Garland continues to amaze with his range, knocking down that triple. And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising. But he is just so good. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Brown outside. Second shot opportunity, and it's Porzingis getting it to go.
Well, just by hitting the offensive glass, Porzingis can pick up a lot of extra points.
Garland kicks to Allen. Mobley the pass to Garland. Mitchell with it, wide out. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Line for one, Donovan Mitchell.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring.
it gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. He said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. We'll see if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Garland kicks to Mitchell. From deep. Garland, no good. The Celtics have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Porzingis can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. White against Mitchell. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Sinks the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The three from Garland. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Here's White. Takes it inside, and White slams it in.
Cunning drive by White. He saw a hole and took advantage.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Garland against Holiday. From deep three-point land. Garland, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Porzingis can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Hunter. Mobley outside. And stolen by White. Holiday goes in. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Such a strong guard. Drew Holiday finishing through contact.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you know, the analytics guy would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them great.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction. Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Celtics leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
White left side, and the layup is good. And now that's 11 points for Derek White.
I like that from White, attacking the heart of that defense.
Pass to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Holiday. Porzingis with the steal. Tatum passes to White, and the shot goes in. White's got 13.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now here's Mobley. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Okoro passes to Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Celtics. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Outside Garland, clock at 6. And taken away by Brown. Into the lane, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Mobley.
Well, look, Brown is a handful. Sometimes you just have to foul him.
For Boston, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
A different look now for Cleveland. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Max Strus comes in for Mitchell, and it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics. Richard comes in for Derek White.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Richard off target with his 3. And so it's Boston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
They've got Max Strus, Okoro out there with Mobley. And it's 4 in at the power forwards position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. The high post shot, and it's Strus missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And they won the season series last year against this club, but fell to them in the postseason.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Tatum. Isaac Okoro picking up that last basket. Here's lights out, going inside.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And stolen by Mobley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a play.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Jerome. Here's Tatum. following the score by Cleveland. And the Celtics another three.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Now here's Horford. Still scoreless. It's good.
When Horford has the ball, he typically makes the right decision. That's a great pass.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Tatum no good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run. My, oh my, did he ever flush that one hard.
Making a big-time statement. Good on the shot. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's lights out, covered by Okoro. Lets the three fly, bangs home the trifecta. 9 points for lights out.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Okoro. Banked in off the glass. Okoro's got 4 this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Lights out, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Mobley. Strus with it. Pass to Jerome. Okoro kicks to Strus. For 3, Hunter. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics leading by 12. Here's lights out. He's got 12 from downtown. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hunter. Here's Jerome. A 3 from Strus. And he's good on the 3-ball. Strus has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Fires the 3. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Celtics.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Driving the lane, and it's blocked. Lights out, passes to Pritchard. The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
A kick out to Mobley. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to lights out. Lets a floater go. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
It took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Lights out. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen's checked in for Max Strus. Mitchell comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome.
Dribble penetration is what Garland's all about, and he's a great decision maker on the move.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. To the paint. Here's Brown. The kick out to Holiday. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Holiday's got 6 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Celtics lead by 18. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey there, everybody. Jason Tatum has put his stamp on this game, looking so dominant so far.
He's wrecking those boys in the lane. They look worn out and defeated. That's how I used to do it.
Yeah, I knew somehow you was going to bring this back to you, but I don't disagree.
And next up on the docket, a look at some upcoming games. For the Spurs, they'll be up against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off, Eastern Time.
This is a game everyone had circled on their calendar, especially me, and it's finally happening.
I don't want to talk. Let's get going.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Boston leading by 18. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Well, Coach, Boston has been so close to that 18th NBA championship banner, finally able to win the title last season.
Yeah, they've been to the conference finals 6 times in the last 8 years. Lost in the 2022 finals. They got over the top with 2 additions. Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis. Those guys really helped.
Here's Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for Evan Mobley.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017, he's come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still in.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player.
Check out the burst on the big fella. Allen flashing some serious mobility.
And White kicks to Tatum. Hits it from three-point range. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Cavaliers trail by 21. Here's Garland, and he lays it straight in.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Porzingis passes to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
A pass to Porzingis and stolen by Hunter. On the wing, Mitchell. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go.
With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking. But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Mobley kicks to Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
White drives in, and White slams it in.
Hey, sometimes it's your night. White's number keeps getting called, and he keeps coming through.
Porzingis with the block. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Mobley outside. For 3, Mitchell. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. White the pass to Tatum. Over in the corner, White. No good on the 3.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
And stolen by Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 14 points now in the basket from Garland. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Allen. No good there. Nice D from Porzingis. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Okoro, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Boston with the ball.
2 minutes.
22 is their biggest lead. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 17. There's Garland. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
Drops in the tray. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. Great showing for him last season. And he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Garland. And then for Boston. Kate is checked in, and it's Horford in for Tatum. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that away.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter's checked in, and it's the Celtics ball. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. And Horford wide open, he shoots. Good on the triple. Horford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Here's Porter, and easy 2 points on the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the call on Ty Jerome. That's his first foul. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Queta. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer, Horford. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Porter kicks to Okoro. Here's Jerome. That one is good again. He sits right from the floor with the basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's lights out. 16 points for him. Three-pointer, Horford. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's Boston, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And we reach the fourth quarter and game that may be already out of hand. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
They've got Garland, DeAndre Hunter out there with Max Strus. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Picked by Horford. Lights out with the bucket. Lights out's got 20.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
He can light up the night. Garland, no stranger to scoring in bunches.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's lights out, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Garland. Here's Jerome. His three-pointers off the mark. Celtics shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Here's lights out, guarded by Garland. Lights out with the bucket.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Strus finds Garland. Connects from three-point range. He's got 20.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Pritchard tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter, and they're moving it up. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game? And they've taken that knowledge, clearly, and run with it.
Well, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying the international game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen's checked in for Jerome. Mobley comes in for Max Strus. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Garland. And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just a guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and, like you said, give the team what they need at that moment.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
It's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
They get it back. A nice shot by Walsh. Walsh has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And how about the quick thinking on the catch and shoot? Have to applaud Allen's decision-making there.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Kata's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
And there's the drive.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Hunter, the pass to Okoro. For three, Mitchell. And another three for Cleveland.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Walsh can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Cleveland has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Here's Okoro. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. With the drive, and there's a slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
1:39 left to play here in the fourth. Drills it from outside.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Boston.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Lights Out.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Davison, the pass to Cornette. Mitchell looking it over. Off target from outside.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Hauser. And the three off target. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Count the basket.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Here's Davison. Covered by Mitchell. Fires from 18. No good that time. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. KP, balanced offensive effort tonight. What did you like about how you played?
I think we played as a team. We shared the ball, and it was a team effort today. And everybody was involved. Everybody was playing good offensively, and that's why we were able to come up with a win.
Really looking good at both ends tonight, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So now, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Lights Out.